Hello everyone, and welcome to a magical journey through time, a journey through the glitz, the glamour, the tears, and the triumphs of the Academy Awards, or as we all know them, the Oscars. It's more than just a ceremony, it's a celebration of the magic of movies. It's about the incredible power of storytelling, the art of filmmaking, and the dedication of all those who work tirelessly behind the scenes to bring our favorite films to life. From the first ceremony in 1929, a simple dinner with only a handful of attendees, to the global spectacle it is today, the Oscars have come a long way. We've seen it all: iconic speeches, unforgettable performances, and of course those jaw-dropping moments that make us gasp, laugh, and cry. Join me as we take a trip down memory lane, revisiting the most significant moments in Oscar history. We'll explore how the Academy Awards have evolved over the decades, reflecting changes in society, technology, and of course, the art of filmmaking itself. Fasten your seatbelts because we're going to relive some of the most iconic moments in cinematic history. Let's rewind all the way back to 1929. The first Academy Awards ceremony was held on May 16th at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. It was a far cry from the grand events we see today. This first ceremony was a private dinner with only 270 attendees. Tickets cost a mere $5. The very first Academy Award of Merit, what we now know as the Oscar statuette, was presented for achievements in filmmaking for 1927 and 1928. The first ever Best Picture award went to the silent film Wings, a World War I drama. Can you imagine a world without the red carpet, the designer gowns, and the global audience of millions? It was a different time, a simpler time. But it marked the beginning of something truly special, a tradition that would become synonymous with cinematic excellence. The 1930s and 1940s are often referred to as the Golden Age of Hollywood. This period saw the rise of legendary studios like MGM, Paramount, and Warner Brothers, and the emergence of some of cinema's most enduring icons. Think Clark Gable, Humphrey Bogart, Katharine Hepburn, Ingrid Bergman. These stars weren't just actors, they were larger-than-life figures who captivated audiences worldwide. The Oscars flourished during this era, becoming more prestigious with each passing year. The Academy Awards became the ultimate mark of recognition for actors, directors, and films alike. Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, Citizen Kane, these cinematic masterpieces not only won Oscars, but they also shaped the way stories were told on screen. The end of World War II brought about significant changes in society, and these changes were reflected in the films being made. The gritty realism of Italian neo-realism and the rise of film noir challenged the traditional Hollywood glamour. The Oscars responded to these changes, recognizing films that tackled complex social issues. This era saw films like On the Waterfront and 12 Angry Men win Best Picture, showcasing the Academy's growing acceptance of films that explored darker, more realistic themes. Section 5. The Rise of Independent Cinema and the Oscars. The 1960s and 70s witnessed a new wave of filmmaking with the rise of independent cinema and auteur directors. Filmmakers like Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, and Woody Allen emerged, bringing their unique visions and challenging conventional storytelling. The Oscars recognized this shift in the cinematic landscape. Bonnie and Clyde, Midnight Cowboy, Annie Hall, these films, with their bold narratives and unconventional characters, proved that independent films could be both critically acclaimed and commercially successful. Section 6. Blockbusters, Special Effects, and the Academy Awards. The late 20th century saw the rise of the blockbuster. Jaws, Star Wars, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. These films captivated audiences with their groundbreaking special effects and epic storytelling. The Academy Awards, while often accused of favoring smaller independent films, couldn't ignore the impact of these blockbusters. Star Wars and E.T. both won numerous technical awards, proving that the Academy recognized the artistry and innovation behind these visual spectacles. Section 7. Diversity, Representation, and Calls for Change. In recent years, the Oscars and the film industry as a whole have faced increasing scrutiny regarding diversity and representation. The #OscarsSoWhite movement highlighted the lack of diversity among nominees, sparking a much-needed conversation about inclusion in Hollywood. The Academy has taken steps to address these concerns, diversifying its membership and implementing new rules to promote inclusion. The impact is visible in the increasing number of films celebrating diverse voices and stories, and the recognition they are receiving. Section 8, Controversies and Scandals # Oscars So White and Beyond. The Oscars haven't been without their share of controversies. The #Oscars So White hashtag, which emerged in 2015, highlighted the lack of diversity among nominees, sparking a larger conversation about representation in Hollywood. Then there was the infamous Envelope Gate incident in 2017 when La La Land was mistakenly announced as Best Picture instead of the actual winner, Moonlight. These moments, while awkward and sometimes uncomfortable, have forced the Academy to confront its shortcomings and strive for greater transparency and inclusivity. Section 9, The Oscars in the Age of Streaming, What Lies Ahead. The entertainment landscape is constantly evolving, and the Oscars are evolving along with it. The rise of streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and Disney Plus has disrupted traditional film distribution models, blurring the lines between cinema and television. The Academy has adapted to these changes, recognizing films produced and distributed by streaming platforms. In 2020, Parasite made history as the first non-English language film to win Best Picture, a testament to the Academy's growing global perspective. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: the Oscars will continue to evolve, reflecting the ever-changing world of cinema and captivating audiences for generations to come.